Hey everybody, today we're going to be checking out a game called Splatterhouse 3. It's one of my favorite games from a kid, even though it's like really not a kid's game at all. I'm Decay, and we're going to be doing a bunch of horror games this month because it's October. I love October, and I love horror games, and I love Halloween and everything like that. And as you see right there, I've got a camera going. I don't know if it's going to be a permanent thing or not, but we're going to try it out. See what's up. I always like the intro to this game, so I'm going to let it go through. I thought it was really cool compared to a lot of games during its time. This game is like super dark for a Sega Genesis era. Yeah, it's on Sega, by the way, I didn't say that. I remember when I was a kid, I rented this game, and I wasn't knowing what I was going to get into because I never heard of the Splatterhouse series at that time. And I was shocked when I played this game. It's super violent, and like the themes are just really dark. Like we'll read into the story as this goes along, you know. I don't know how long I'm gonna be playing the game for, but we will be playing a good chunk of it. I have beaten this game before, but I think I used Game Genie codes because this game is tough. No, I beat it without using Game Genie codes before. I remember sitting at a friend's house who had it, and we played it, and got through the whole thing. We didn't get the good ending. There's multiple endings to this game, so as you see here, we'll watch the intro video, and tell what the storyline is. I don't know if it says anything. Creep, like a goofy laugh. Okay, it didn't say anything, but there's an intro story here. See the different options are. We'll go through everything. Press start on it. Level, normal, easy, game master. We'll do normal, even though I know this game's super hard. And we'll start. You have like this mask that's attached to you forever, or permanently, or I don't know if it's permanently or not. But it tells you what to do. Yeah, the power stone, save the emergency. You release the A button whenever flesh will expand with the surge of power. They've recently did a remake of this for the Xbox 360 and I think PS3. And I played a little bit of it, but I didn't really get into it. It was too goofy. Like compared to this game, like yeah, the more modern game was more goofy than the classic. But it was a beat 'em up, kind of like God of War. I should have given it more of a chance, but I'm just not really into modern beat 'em ups. Right there, like you go from room to room, and you can check the map, but you have a time limit, and if you go over that time, bad things happen. See, Jennifer cowers in hiding, avoiding the capture from the monsters, and you're trying to save your girlfriend right now. She's like trapped in this house, and you have to get through it and beat all these monsters up. And she's up in this top right corner, so you want to get to the fastest way possible, which would be up. But you want to have your power up by the time you get to the boss too. So you want to collect all these orbs, because once you have all these orbs, there's another bad guy in here, you can get big. You like your mask turns you into like this big monstrous creature. And you do a lot more damage, you don't take as much damage. But I just like these classic beat 'em ups. You know, the last time I played one was with my son, playing Ninja Turtles, but this is probably my favorite beat 'em up of all time because I like the horror themes, and like the gore and everything's all crazy. And this way, this way. A lot of times I can't make it fast enough. You have to use like every opportunity that you can to get further in this game. Oh, damn it. I don't want to die. Come on. It's been a long time since I played it, but you do come right back to life. I think. Yeah. The mask puts you back to life. Ooh. I forgot you have like special moves. You can do roundhouse kicks by pressing forward, back, and then the A button. A is the only attack button, B is jump, and then... Or no, B is attack, C is jump. Man, look how much life that one hit did to me. Or maybe using the secret move did some life. I don't know. I'm not going to try the secret move again to find out. Oh, nope, those guys just do a lot of damage. It's playing on normal mode, does that. I should try it out on easy first. Get going up. These are just ghosts. Up again. Oh, man. Focus here and beat these guys. They look like Slimer from Ghostbusters, don't they? That fills up my life. I'm gonna go up again. Alright. Just try not to get hit at all because I forgot on normal mode this is a lot harder. The enemies deal a lot more damage. I usually switch it over to easy. It's a much more difficult beat 'em up than like Final Fight or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Look at that little hand come down. I always thought that was creepy. But, I mean, so far it's pretty mild, right? Like, the enemies are kind of gross. There's slime coming out of them. They're decapitated heads with, you know, hands missing also. But it gets a lot gnarlier. Like, you'll see in the boss fight coming up. If I make it that far. I don't like these guys because they do that stretch attack. That one. And they take a lot of time to kill too. Just want to get to the boss. Show you this thing, it's crazy. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat the boss in time to get the good reaction. Come on. No. Well, not reaction. It's not a reaction. It's a towards the good ending. If I even make it to the boss, I'll have to restart in easy mode. Made it to the boss with a minute to spare. But anyway, monster emits a foul smell and moves closer to Jennifer. Yeah, this is nasty. Check this shit out. Dead bodies in the background. Look at that. For a Sega Genesis game, that's so brutal. Use my superpower there. Toss him around a bunch. I forgot he does this stupid movement here. Makes him a lot harder to kill. His head falls off and his tongue's sticking out. That's so nasty. What? He's not too difficult. He actually is like a normal bad guy later in the game, much like a lot of these older beat-em-ups. The bosses become normal enemies. There we go. Should die. He's twitching. Oh yeah, he melts. I wanted to show you, like, to the far right, there's just a pile of dead bodies, and it's way nastier looking, but we didn't go over there. Jennifer, Rick. See, I saved her in time, I think. I think my timer was good. What's this? Hey, there's like a parasite inside of her. It's a boar worm. The evil one puts them in the bodies of his victims. You devour them from the inside and turn them into mindless monsters. See, it's gnarly theme for like a classic Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis game. Destroy the giant boreworm to stop it. And it gets gnarlier, like, way gnarlier. Rick filled with rage ascends to the second floor. And the game is a lot longer than this. I mean, I'm probably gonna play to one continue. Keep this video nice and sweet and short. Show you like first couple levels. Look at that ugly thing with its ass sticking out. But it's like, I feel like this game was like the epitome of horror from the 90s. Like, early 90s too. So I think this game came out in 93, it said at the beginning. So all the good horror from the 80s was still, relevant, while, you want to be able to, let's go down here. Boreworm Jennifer moves under her skin, sending ghastly waves across her flesh. It begins to devour her. Like, that's so gnarly. Like, I think this game got banned or something, like they tried to ban it or something like that. I read something about it before. I don't know if it ever successfully got banned, but I could understand like it being banned over like Mortal Kombat or something like that. This game was way more graphic than Mortal Kombat. Even though it's a heroic tale, like crazy shit happens later in this game. Just look it up, like look up other videos on YouTube or look up screenshots about stuff that happens later in this game, or just watch a playthrough, because I'm not going to get that far in this game. I suck at video games. But I can get as far as until we get, die, game over. I wish I can get some more life. These guys look just like Slimer, but big gnarly faces. But yeah, it's just this through the whole game, really. Oh, I use the secret move. There's life. Cool. See, I was just playing sloppy because I haven't played this in a long time in that first level, but I'm gonna try to get through it. Get as far as I can, Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I didn't want to go that way either. I don't think. Oh, I would just pause. See, now I can't look at the map because I'm in the level. I don't know what those guys remind me of. They remind me of something, a movie or like all the artwork in this reminds me of like covers to Cannibal Corpse albums. That's what it reminds me of. Like, I used to be a big fan of death metal. I think it was games like this that made me into like death metal, black metal, and all that weird extreme music. Not really into it as much anymore. I can't listen to music with just like crazy noise all the time. Like seeing it live is great, but I wasn't paying attention. Seeing that type of music live is awesome, but just sitting around listening to it isn't really my cup of tea anymore. Okay, now we look at the map and see where I fucked up. See, I could have just went through one long room, because I have to go through two smaller rooms to get to the same area. I'm gonna run out of time, and the boreworm is gonna kill her. I'm gonna turn it to him. If I can even make it to the boss. I probably won't. Yeah. Figure out you lose life still when you're transformed. I thought you just lost power and you got hit. Oh, and there we go. He's dead. Rick's dead. Hey, guy's named Rick. I think I saw that earlier. But anyway, password. I got a password there. But yeah, you can. I forgot you have unlimited continues, I think, and then you can just use the password whenever you want. We'll see what it looks like when you say no. I think there's a special thing. It just says game over. Oh yeah, and you melt. I think depending on where you're at in the game, it also says different things. Well, anyway, that's our first game for the Halloween season. Hopefully we'll do a few more. I got a list of games right here, and there's a bunch of them here. I got Sanitarium, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, Seventh Guest, Clock Tower, Baby System Shock 2, if my computer can run it and film at the same time. I got Splatterhouse 3 done, Sweet Home, Hell Knight, and Yume Nikki. That's all the possibilities that I'm going to play. I'd like to do all of them, but I don't know if all of them will work because some of them are PC games. So, yeah, we're going to have a month-long horror fest on this channel, hopefully, with some video games. If I have the time to do it and process everything, I'll try to get through all those games. This is the first one, Splatterhouse. And also, if you enjoyed watching this, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Help me out a lot with the like. And come back and we'll have more of these games going on and more Binding of Isaac. Hopefully daily. I keep saying hopefully because I have screwed up my schedule a lot. But at least weekly we'll have some more stuff. We'll definitely get through a few more of these horror games. Thanks for watching.